All right, good morning, Project 19 Men. It's good to have you here this morning. We have been talking all week about becoming a bigger, better, stronger man and what it means to be the bigger, better, stronger man. I don't know about you, but we are in some tough times.
Peekaboo!
Somebody just said peekaboo. There he is. I got the Lukester with me again this morning. So anyhow, we are living in some particularly tough times, difficult times in America, would you agree? And not just in our country, but around the world, some incredible things are happening. And you know, men, we have to be on our game as men. And we have to become bigger, we have to become better, and we have to become stronger at who we are and what all God has created us for and to become. Good morning, Brian. It's good seeing you, buddy. And here's what I want to encourage you with this morning is, as I wrap up what I've been talking about all week, we're going to talk about being a stronger man today, to be the stronger man, and what it's going to mean to be a stronger man. And listen, fellas, we have got to become stronger in our strut. Did you hear what I said? We got to become stronger in our strut. Well, what in the heck do you mean by that, Marty? Well, you know, isn't it amazing? Come on, just go with me back for a moment. Let's just journey back to our younger days. You know, as young men, older boys, teenagers, young 20s, we all had a strut. You know, jocks had a strut. I'm an 80s kid, and we called them heads back then, right? All the stoners, they had their strut. And you could identify someone by their strut, right? And we all had a strut that tried to, as a guy, try to get a girl's attention, and it was to exude confidence that we were confident, and we just had that air about us, that strut. And here's what I want to encourage you with. Hang on a second. Someone wants to jump on here and say hi.
Hi.
All right, there you go, buddy. So we've got to get stronger in our strut. And here's what I mean. Listen to me. I'm trying to draw this parallel here so you can understand. Is we've got to become stronger men in our walk. In our walk, in what we believe and what we know as absolute truth. It is imperative, men, that we become stronger in knowing the truth, absolute truth, and living in that truth with great strength. We're in a time and an age where the world, whether you believe it or not, are looking for strong leaders, but they're looking for strong men, stronger men. And we live in a culture that is bombarding masculinity in so many ways. But the reality is, as I talk to more and more men, and I talk to more and more ladies, the consensus is true for the most part, that our society and our culture are looking for stronger men who are strong men of faith and character, integrity, and all these different things. And they're stronger in their walk. They have that, like I talked about yesterday, a backbone to them. And it's not a domineering, good morning, Jason. It's not a dictatorship. It's understanding who we are as men and being stronger in that identity and in that created purpose that our God designed us for, and that we are the head and the leaders of our homes. So we've got to become stronger in that role and knowing absolute truth. Now listen to me, men. In knowing this absolute truth, there is a second quality that we've got to become stronger at when it comes to being a stronger man in our strut, in our walk. And that is, we have got to become stronger men of integrity, character, stronger men of character. You know, one of the things that's failing us today in our culture, in our society, is the lack, come on, let's face it, look around America today and look at it. We are in a society that is struggling with integrity, and character. We are wishy-washy because we do not, here's the thing, we do not, what I just talked about, we do not have strength in truth. We have flaws because of we are wishy-washy in our beliefs, and it's so true. And therefore, hang on just a second, he wants to say something. So, sorry, I'm being distracted. Being a man, I'm being a dad. Everybody's getting a real thing here, so this is fun. And he's jumping up and he's reaching the tree. That's awesome, buddy. So hey, having fun, right? Just being real with you this morning, today. So here's the thing, fellas, is we are a society that is lost on what is truth. And therefore, we struggle with character and integrity. And men, we've got to become stronger in our walk to where our character precedes us. It goes before us. A good, godly, integrous character that is going to, listen, it's going to offend some. You can't help it. Truth is going to offend. Not that you're trying to be offensive. It's just that when truth comes into clash with non-truth, it's gonna chafe a few people. But your character is what's going to stand. And we've got to become stronger in that character so that we can have that influence and that impact that is positive and good and healthy. But there's something else that comes along with this, men, and that is we've got to become stronger. In order to become stronger in our strut, in our walk, we got to become stronger in our commitments. Gentlemen, listen to me. We have to become stronger in our commitments to our relationship with our Creator, in our relationship with our spouse and children. Heck, we've got to go do videos sometimes with our youngest, and he's a 5-year-old little boy, and it can be distracting. But this is building time for me and my son, and it's a commitment to him that he is valuable and that he has worth and significance in my life, and I am his father. And we got to have, we got to be stronger in our commitments to grow ourselves and to be a leader and to be the head and lead in this society and in this culture. And finally, gentlemen, we've got to become, in order to become stronger in our strut and strength in our walk, we have to become stronger with consistency. Consistency is the key. It's doing the little things over time that will create the habit, that will create the good habits, the nurturing habits, the habits that we most need in our lives to live successfully, so that we can live strong in truth, so that we can have strong character, so that we can have strong commitments. Good morning, Dale. And the key to that is being stronger with consistency. What does that mean? That means we get up every day and we do the seemingly insignificant little things every day in order to make the lasting change and transformation and impact. We've got to become stronger men. Gentlemen, we can do it. It is a mandate. It is a responsibility. It is a duty that we become the stronger men in our culture and society. And finally, I would have to say this. Hang on. He's calling for me again. I'm looking at you, buddy. That's awesome. Climbing a wall. I love it. I love to climb. So here's what I want to finish this with, men, is we're living in a time as where we become stronger men, that you and I, we become the hope to this generation. Because I'm telling you, it is becoming real that people are needing someone of great character and strength to be hope in a culture and society that's struggling. So we're going to finish with that, and I'm going to take you over here because my little 5-year-old Luke has gotten something he wants to show you. So I'm going to put it over my shoulder, look at him. He's climbing the wall. That's awesome. I think he's going to keep going. Guys, listen, get out there, have a great day. Become a bigger, better, stronger man. God bless. We'll see you mañana. That's awesome, Luke.